Okay, last but not the least. Good day, everyone. My name is Nancy, and I'm an 11th grade IB student from Wuxi United International School. So, as I am about to enter my 12th grade, like many other international students, I can't help but think about the busy application season ahead. I would like to say, a strong application not only requires excellent grades, but also requires excellent extracurricular activities. So today I would like to share one of my best extracurricular activities, which is my volunteer work. So it all begins 3 or 4 years ago when I was in grade 8. Some might assume right now, Nancy, you must discover your passion for volunteering in such a young age. How? Well, that's not quite the case. In 8th grade, I joined a volunteer group simply because they were short of lower grade students. At first, I was a bit clueless and had no real connection with this activity. I even thought that the prevention knowledge that we are now promoting is something that everyone already knew, and there was no need to make such a big deal out of it. So, however, one day, our senior group leader took us to an event that brought together a lot of different volunteers around Wuxi. So our purpose was to conduct a survey questionnaire about people's awareness of AIDS and tuberculosis. So the results were completely different from what I had expected before. So collecting responses from 300 participants, distinct patterns emerged, revealing some areas of concern. The most striking revelation was that an overwhelming 75% of those who did not have formal education possessed limited knowledge about these disease prevention methods. So to my astonishment, some of them even haven't heard about these diseases, the name of the diseases before. So these discoveries underscored the critical importance of our efforts to address the knowledge gap and promote disease prevention awareness. So perhaps it was that very event that showed me the value of volunteering. Perhaps it was because of our efforts of promote prevention knowledge that fewer people would contract these diseases. Perhaps it was that then I vowed to continue in participating other different kinds of volunteering work. Yeah. So from then on, I followed the footsteps of my senior group leader, learning how to organize a team, how to implement plans, and how to communicate with people. Along this long journey as a volunteer, I gradually realized that helping other people is not just an action, but a mindset and an attitude. Yeah. So in the process, I met many like-minded partners throughout my way, and together we worked hard for our dreams. When I saw the outstanding performance of other groups on stage, like here, in my 8th grade semester, so at that ceremony, so I see leaders coming up and the teachers handing the awards. So at that time, there's a desire welled up inside of me. I too wanted to stand on this stage and being applauded by others. Yeah, as a drama kid, I really hope many more applauses. So in 9th grade, I resolutely created my own group called Hope is Valuable. At the time, I thought this name is super smart because it started with the letters HIV. Wow. So in 9th grade, I led my friends and we began this journey of Hope is Valuable. Along the way, we encountered many obstacles and difficulties. So I still remember that one time, we were isolated due to the pandemic. Although my teammates and I were miles apart, but our hearts were connected. During these days that at home, we used videos and songs to convey our hearts' voices. Despite the many obstacles, we persevered because we knew that hope would continue only if we didn't give up. So in the second event, our group was fortunate to win the second place. Well, second place is not as dazzling as the first place. And yeah, actually, there's disappointment, really. But we were still overjoyed because our efforts had finally paid off. So by the third event, Hope is Valuable had the privilege to promote knowledge in more classrooms and more public spaces. Like, perhaps we want to prove ourselves and establish our group's invincibility, we gave it our all. But guess what place we got in? Again, second place. Yay. So maybe we thought that we should have reached the top, and I could still strive for another year in my 11th grade. I will get the champion. So in the fourth event, I brought in more students who are having a very strong desire on volunteering, outstanding individuals from various grades. There's students talking in today's stage also. They're very great. So in the debate, as we see in, So in a debate, there's debate competitions and exhibition activities. We delivered exceptional performances, and we won the first place in all 3 different competitions. Wow, really. So we finally break the curse of being perennial runners-up, really. So at last, as we stood up on the stage and seen our past flash back through our eyes, I understand that this was not just an ending, but as a new beginning. I didn't want the Grand Slam, being a champion, as the end point, because I believe that the path of volunteer is endless. As long as we have the hope in the heart and persevere, we can certainly create a better future. Yeah, this is our Grand Slam super team. Yo, yay. So someone may think that I have a great plan for my college application. But in reality, my ignorant younger self and other teammates, we're just simply looking for a stage to showcase ourselves, to display our love and warmth, and to make a small contribution in the society around us. In the end, we accomplished just that. Others might ask, Nancy, will this be the end of Hope is Valuable? Well, I would say hope is precious. This is what we always believed in. In the world, there will still be people, a group of people, that are not content with this mediocrity. For the sake of their belief and unwavering perseverance, they tirelessly pursue their dreams. Perhaps, in the past, they faced many challenges and obstacles along the way. But even though these challenges have passed, the hope and belief in their hearts remain as strong as ever. So this group, Hope is Valuable, will continue to lead more students and participate in more meaningful volunteering activities. So volunteer activities actually bring together different people from all around the world. They may have different cultural backgrounds and language habits, but the kindness and generosity inside of them are shared. It is the kindness that drives them to continuously contribute their strength to their society. Yeah. So, however, for the next year's hundreds of thousands of volunteers events in our WUIS, the Hope is Valuable group will continue to be passed on. So till now, I vaguely remember that in 9th grade, there's a group called Daybreak. There's my senior students. They're the champion group of the second event. So they handed over their public account to us. That is actually the best farewell ever, because they're leaving. They're turning into senior, and in 12th grade, they have much things to do. So they actually handed their public account to us. So indeed, they teach us how to say goodbye. Now it's my turn to say goodbye, but there will still be people carrying a banner of volunteerism. It's time for me to exit the stage of this event and return to the audience seat and join you guys to sit down and listen to new voices shining on the stage. Farewell, Hope is Valuable, and I wish you a brighter tomorrow. That's all.